Aries ascendant, Aries risings, you are having an eclipse in two areas of your life, Aries. Two areas. Eclipses, first of all, means change. Think of it as a reset. Think of it when you have your phone and it says you need an update and you do the update. You know, you got your computer, your laptop, and it needs an update. It's like a grand reset. So this is a solar eclipse, which means it's the sun and the moon together on top of each other. So this is a new moon eclipse, Aries, which means you're having a new moon opportunity for a new beginning, a fresh start, time to reevaluate what it is and who it is that you value in your life. This is an opportunity for new money, a new income, a new job possibly. Taurus energy in your second house, 10 degrees, because some of you out there have a little bit of Taurus energy in your first house and the rest of it's in your second house. Well, considering this is only at 10 degrees, it's a really good possibility, Aries, that you may have some of this in your first house. And just remember, if it is in your first house, it has to do with your body. It has to do with your appearance. It has to do with how people perceive you. New moon opportunity in your second house. The second house is values. It is your income and your money. But here's something a lot don't talk about. That second house energy can also be your partner because it's something or someone that you value. And if it's Taurus energy, it's fixed. So very sure and confident and fixed, meaning a bit stubborn about what you value and who you value. You know, you probably treat your friends really good. But if a friend tries to take something of yours, right, or borrow something of yours and return it in a different condition in which you loaned it out, there's going to be a problem. Taurus likes quality. It's not going to purchase garbage. It wants something that's going to last. If I were to walk into your home, I could look around and see probably items, possibly fine jewelry, possibly fine arts, right? Maybe you're creative yourself because that's Taurus energy. You have very creative energy. Whatever you have, you want to hold on to it because that's Taurus. It's stubborn. It wants to hold on to something. But with a new moon, with an eclipse, it means it's a new beginning. It's a new opportunity. This is April 30th. It's 3:28 p.m. That's Central Daylight Time, just for your time zone. This is your income and money and opportunities, possibly for love. More importantly, self-love. Now, you probably, Aries, don't have a problem with that because having Taurus in the second house, well, you're fortunate. It's not complicated at all. It's very straightforward. It's a straight shooter. You get what you see. They are who they appear to be. And the possibility of gaining more values, it doesn't escape you. But you're going to want quality. And so when you make purchases, you're probably going to be quite intelligent in those purchases. So yeah, values and income, your ability to receive. But what about peace? You might be changing your values after what's gone on in the world in general. Are you looking around and realizing some of the material world, some of those things that you once valued, you no longer value? Are you letting go of some of those things? Doesn't mean you're letting go at this eclipse. It just means you're reprioritizing what you value and who you value and making sure that you're continuing to find little things about yourself that you can discover about yourself that you never knew that you had before, right? Your ability to maybe sing, your ability to create, your ability to cook and have good food, you know, all the Taurus things, natural resources, agriculture, farming, being a partner with the earth, the spoken word. I don't actually think I mentioned that yet. Taurus rules the spoken word. So being able to speak, valuing the words themselves, understanding that words have power. So these are things that you value. These are things in your second house. And if you're having an eclipse, there is a change. What I want you to find out is if you have a planet at that 10-degree mark, maybe your sun sign, maybe it's a house cusp line. If you have something like that, let me know, comment below. If you don't know and you want to know, comment below. Now, when we go into the month of May, and eclipses happen in two areas of our life, right? So this is Taurus and Scorpio energy. So this is your second house and your eighth house. So your second and your eighth houses, this is our shared values. That's the eighth house. Second house is my money, the money I've got in my bank account. This is mine, right? I own this. The eighth house is shared values. It's yours and mine. We share this. So it's material world things that we share, but it can also be energetics like emotions, deep emotions, experiences, deep wounds and experiences that you've gone through, that others have gone through, that you've shared together. I think of people who've gone through war together. So it's deep emotional experiences. They could be traumatic. Releasing those. So there might be things that you own together, like if you're married and you're releasing some of those things. But it can also be releasing some of the shared wounds, some of the pains. There might be some healing, a lot of healing that can occur. And when that healing in that eighth house occurs like that because of a release, guess what happens in the second house of income and receiving? You're able then to make room for the new. This is a big deal for you. It's all about income, it's all about money, but it's self love and healing.